Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for the comments. Appreciate your sharing, the likes, the subscribes. That helps the channel, but that also helps the people. And sharing is caring. So I want to say thank you. Um, Hopefully you got the picture from yesterday. Hopefully you didn't did anything that can prevent you to reach out your dream, because today the dream is going to call you, is going to test you. See, the moon is going to be crossing over from Sagittarius to Capricorn, and the moon, particularly people who have a moon in Capricorn, they're very pro. I mean, you're talking about discipline, you're talking about the general, you're talking about like you cannot break rules, the rules on its place. We are talking about law enforcement. We are talking about a doctor. We are talking about the nurse. There is no room for failure. So the thing is that the moon, when entering Capricorn, she's going to be squaring not only Neptune in there, but she's going to be squaring the North Node. And if you, from yesterday's energy, you manage to understand yourself that you have to dream big and work hard. And when I'm talking about dream big, working hard, that's what is going to be testing you out. Yeah, it's going to be tensions. There's going to be some pressures. Yes, there's going to be some those energies because you're going to be facing something from the past that is going to interfere within the future, because the north and the south node, they're equally in there. So a lot of cardinal changes is going to be asking you to do it. And if you don't keep your hope life in there, thank Joe for this comment from yesterday's report. How you gonna make it? You gotta work hard, and the hardest workers, they're really having the moon at the Capricorn. For them, the work, the performance, the professionalism, it is there. Thinking about like if you are born in Japan, your job is your priority, your karma, your destiny in there. Okay, if you don't know, the average worker in Japan, it's working more than 8 to 10 hours for their job. Okay, they are more dedicated. Okay, we are talking about dedication. All right, you may not understand that culture in there, but if you're from Japan, you definitely understand what I'm trying to say here. So be mindful, because that energy is going to be squaring the North Node, and here how you're going to be set yourself from yesterday. If you set yourself in failure, you're going to be losing your dream, how the things is going to be for you. So with this has been set in there, keep your hope. Okay, you need to understand the hope is for a reason. The hope, it is about to like, hey, the things may be not good, but that doesn't mean they cannot be great. The things maybe sucks right now, but that doesn't mean that the things are gonna be much more easier. Okay, so with this energies right here that we are going to have, there's gonna be some energy, particularly at midnight. I'm talking about between 26th and 27th, that the ascendant is going to be really pushing this. Okay, the ascendant is going to be pushing that energies. As you see it, the ascendant is going to be exactly with Lilith. So if you are facing your own things in there, you are going to be really, if you made a mess, you're really going to be feeling like you missed the boat. Okay, because of the lack of the hope. So that lack of a hope throughout the day is going to be interesting. And let me go back within the chart. I wanted to show you how the report will finish, so you can watch the report. Maybe something is going to be click in you, and that's what the report is about. Something to click within you, so you can feel much better within the energies. All right, here is the 7 o'clock. The midheaven still is going to be at Scorpio, is opposing Uranus. You're going to feel these energies like something from within you is asking you to go against what's going on right now. It's going to asking you to be out of the reality. But at the same time, your emotions is going to be, hopefully, they're going to be in the proper order. Because those emotions, the midheaven is very beautiful with Mars. It's very beautiful Mars energies towards everything that goes on. And all these energies here, we are talking about Neptune, Venus, and Saturn. Right now, Mars is learning the end visions, what he needs to do at the end, the proper way of the love, the mysteries of the love, and the mysteries of the spirituality. So right now, the masculine energies, if you're doing this great work, that midheaven, it's helping you right now within the ascendant. That is it going to be at Capricorn. We are going to see that tomorrow as the moon is going to be moving close to this. And right now we have a Mercury with Pluto's coming in together. The more Mercury and Pluto's coming together, this is a communications and re-innovations. You're going to be re-innovating yourself. All right. So with these energies, the ascendant, it shows up that, hey, here is the conflict, the shadow, and unhealed things. It's require cardinal turnaround. Turn around on 180 degrees. A lot of the people is going to be using that energies of turning around on 180 degrees. This is the moments when you haven't done something in your life and you know you have to do it. You don't like it that you have to do it. You maybe not having the clear visions. But you need to understand one thing. Harder roads leads to beautiful destinations. And this is what you have to keep. Keep the hope that you're going to see the beautiful destinations on the end of the road. Okay? Because that's the road of life. All right. 8 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be with the sun, with the authority, powerful energies there. There's nothing wrong with that. The authority right now is seeking everything. He's seeking the North Node. It's seeking Neptune. It's seeking Venus. All those three, which is communications, transformations, and authority. They are working with the wisdom, the love, and the depth within the emotions, the visions, the clarifications. But the moon doesn't like that. The intuition doesn't like it. It's like something is not right. Something is not okay. I'm not doing it. Something is not the way it needs to be. So this energy from Uranus, Lilith, and Neptune is going to be paid off. Because the clarity of the visions coming from Neptune that shows you the dark from within you, it's going down into the universe. And he's like, hey, you need to go back a little bit and sensing into your intuition. That is the hope. The hope that you can overcome the things that you need to overcome within yourself. And stop fighting the North Node, stop fighting the visions, and stop being in that energies. Thank God, that later on the moon, it's not going to be squaring Venus anymore, because this is kind of like it's going to trigger in a way the self-hatred. And that self-hatred right there, it's not going to be pretty well. Because usually the moon and Sag, it's leading to kind of like you to be in this philosophical state, in this meditational state. But with those energies as the way they are in there, if you're in a meditation, you're seeking that help. And that meditation is going to be coming in with what? With Uranus. So seeing it on those energies, the things is going to come out at 9 o'clock. The midheaven is going to be comes in and tells you and triggers you what is the problems. And the problems, as you see it here, there are so many. You have a problem with love and money. You have problem with the clarity of the visions of where you're going in life. You got a lot of fogginess. You don't like the road. You don't like the current situations of life. But life goes on. The wheel goes around and around. Same thing like that song. The wheels on the bus goes round and round, round and round. Right? So pay attention to what you're saying with yourself, because the philosophy and the psychology that it's here coming in from Sag, they're going to be very powerful. They're telling you what you need to do. I mean, we have the divine energies from Neptune, Lilith, Uranus. They're going into the midheaven and they're going into Mars. you as a masculine energy, as the building the courage. This is the mother's courage when she wants to fix everything in the family, but she's using what? The masculine energies. Okay, it's not like, oh, I give up, I need somebody to help me, I need somebody to protect me. No, the mother that rolls up its sleeves and gets to work and provides everything that she needs to be. The mother that it's both masculine and the feminine at the family. She's the worker, the breadwinner at the same time. But we are not talking about this toxic masculine feminine energies that you're acting as a man. No, we are talking about as a practical energies of courage, strength, dignity, and honor. At the same time, this reevaluations is coming. Okay, so if you're a female that it's acting on that masculine energies, you definitely know what I'm talking about. You're feeling it. All right, next hour, that's what we are talking about. The moon is soon is going to be crossing to Capricorn. That is about this. The moon's not going to have any other aspect except the squares with the North Node. It's kind of like it's tough road. It's not for me. It's tough road. But guess what? The moon represents the discipline in Capricorn. And this is why the destiny is going to be testing you out. The dream is going to be testing you out. Are you disciplined enough to keep on going? To clear the things that you need to clear, to face the things that you need to face. Okay? And that's what makes you a pro. It's the same thing as the nurse. She has to see all this blood and overcome all this, and she has to bring all her personal stuff outside of her profession in order to focus on what she's doing, saving lives. Same as the firefighter, same as the policeman, same as the doctor who does surgeries. Because they know that when they mix the personal life with what they do as a profession is in there, okay, there is a major screw ups. Okay, so with this kind of like an energies, they're going to be collective energies. If you have nothing to do with this, you're going to feel in it. And you're like, why I feel so strange? It's collective energies, it's not yours. But if it's yours, learn how to maintain yourself. Okay? And you're going to be learning over the day. All right. Next hour, we are talking about 11 o'clock in the morning. The midheaven is going to be at Capricorn, opposing Mars, squaring Lilith, yeah, and squaring Chiron. These energies have been talking. My tongue is beginning to hurt about this. Okay? How much inner work you have to do, how much healing. You're going to feel like a squeezed lemon till the last drop of juice that you can pull that out. But imagine this is your darkness, and you're going to be squeezed to get every darkness out of you. Purifications, anybody? Right? This is like the doctor that it's fighting for you to take every cancer cells out of your body, so you're going to be healed. But can you be the doctor on your own self, is the question. All right, next hour, powerful energies are coming because this is renovations. You're deciding to change, you move, you doing a lot of totally new way. You're turning it down to 180 degrees. Midheaven to Pluto, the Sun, and of course Mercury is going to be tapping into all these energies. It's coming with this Jupiter in there. So seeing it within yourself, how the things are and how the things are going to go, it's important for you to really focus on that growth. We're talking about the ascendant that is going to be coming in with the energies that you have to get within you. Friendliness, guys. And with this friendliness in there, you have to be the best friend of yourself. You see, it's very easy to go and look others. It's very easy to feel sorry for others or judge others. Can you see yourself in a mirror or judge yourself and feel sorry for yourself from within and see what you can change? That's what the Jupiter is trying to do right now with Gemini. Okay, that's what is need to be looked within you. All right, 1 o'clock. That is a gonna be some interesting energies up here. There is gonna be a lot of things that's gonna be trigger of how to heal. But in order how to heal, you're gonna be squaring Uranus. Some of you is gonna be fighting the universe. Don't accept what it works and what it's not working. Acceptance is the first path of flowing. You don't accept it, you become like a resistor, resisting. You know what a resistor does in the electronics? It holds voltage and it gets hot. But an amount of resistance he has, that's how much he can take. He start putting some more voltage in there and he cannot take it down. Guess what happens to that resistor? It burns. Okay, so with this energies of the midheaven of Aquarius, it's going to be trining the Lilith, it's going to be trining the ascendant that is at the Gemini, and right now with this yacht towards Lilith, right now you're going to be seeing the darkness of yourself, so you can know what to take out. Okay, that fears, that doubts, that manipulations, or those things inside of you that basically ruin your life, within you to see it. All right, next hour, the midheaven is going to be at Pisces, ascendant is at Cancer, divine energies with the sun. Beauty. You're going to be feel like you're in the right road. Okay, the inner work is going to be coming in within the spirituality, the beginning and the end. You're understanding why you're doing this, why you have to begin squeezing yourself, and what's going to happen after you squeeze yourself. You're going to be healed from things that damage you. Okay, so in the next hour, the midheaven is going to be with Venus and Saturn. That is going to bring even extra energies for this. And you see, some of the people are wounded from others. Talking about Lilith and Libra into the relationships. But you have to put more love there towards the wounds. If it doesn't doing that much of love, you have to put more love. Basically self-love. Loving your own self. The ascendant that is going to be with Mars, it's pouring that energy. You see how powerful that energy is. These synchronizations, these powerful energies there, those angel wings, as you see it, they are working. They are here. Are you working with them is a whole another ball game. Okay? Because some of the unhealed wounds, they're going to be triggering marks. They're going to be going through a Lilith, and it's going to go into a Mercury. And here, your failure, it's coming. Okay? You call the truck with the dump of the garbage that comes into you. And you hear in the truck that says beep, beep, backing it up, and it's ready to dump everything on you. Because what you have inside of you, that's what's coming towards you. But if you have the positive, the synchronicity, you're taking everything with an advice. You hold on for a second. You keep your hopes alive. That's all it matters. And why would you do that? Well, new beginning, new life, free life. You're removing yourself from all this. You're learning how to navigate the energies. You're understanding what is the purpose and what are they coming to your life. Isn't it nice when you know what it's coming, but you're taking, I don't want to say advantage. No, you're taking the wisdom with this. And the wisdom that it's coming in, it's going to be paying it off. And you're going to be like, I see a little results within me, and now I know. I know what I'm doing. I have to do more. And that is the path when I go walking into the path of life, that when you're facing things, you're facing things. Of course, in your path, you're going to be facing unhealed situation. I don't know how to do this. Well, the life's going to teach you how to do it because you're facing it. The worst thing is not to face it. The worst thing is trying to walk around. And guess what? It's a circle. You go around and you face it again. You go around and you face it again. And then it's like, Dio, what is going on? Well, here it's that circle. Okay? We are talking about going from Chiron, unhealed masculine energies. You go from there, you go into Lilith, and then you're going into Chiron, and you're moving around. Okay? And you're wondering, why is your life is like this? But does a life doesn't have to be like that. All right, next hour, the midheaven, it's going to be at Taurus. It's going to be square the sun. Some of the things in the material world is not great right now. That doesn't mean that are going to be always like this. But your intuition is going to be telling you, it's like, okay, I see that at some point I have to get here. I have to see how I'm going to get there. And that is going to be your hope. That is going to be your hope. You'll see it. 7 p.m. All of a sudden something's changed. There is sudden changes. The whole energy is changing. Just like a blink of an eyes. Everything begins to be organized. You already get all the information that you need to know how to organize things. Everything that is coming in there, you need to understand. And now what do you understand? The universe is giving you this sudden changes. It's giving you that sudden changes within love, sudden changes with Neptune, sudden changes that it's coming to your masculine energies, sudden changes within the wisdom within you, sudden understanding of communications. You open up communications where there is no communications. You open yourself for transformations before when you were sitting and it's like, no, like a stubborn donkey. I don't want to change. Life makes you to change. Life makes you to change. And you're thankful for it. So the ascendant that it's going to be at Virgo is going to show up everything. And now the intuition is going to be understand. What she needs to do is coming up right here with Pluto and the Sun. She understands that she needs to go where? To the North Node and Neptune. And that's how the hope is alive. Now with the midheaven that it's going to be at Uranus is going to be the time when the universe is going to be interfere. How he's going to interfere? It's unknown. You can't predict the unpredictable, and that's what Uranus is. Uranus is adjusting according to what it needs to be. Because if it's not, he's changing. He's changing. Unpredictable changes. Okay? Those are all the sudden changes. All the sudden energies. And you're going to feel them. You're going to feel them. All right, next hour, the midheaven is going to be pretty much with Jupiter. Ascendant there is going to be at Virgo. It's facing Saturn and Jupiter. We already know about those energies. It's going to be squeezing out of these energies like the doubts. It's like, okay, enough with these doubts. I still have the doubts, but you know what? Screw this. Those doubts doesn't help me. I want to keep my hope alive. And that is going to come with the midheaven Jupiter with the Pluto and the Sun. Hey, you gonna be feeling those transformations. It's time for me to be friendly with these energies. It's time. Okay? And the people, you guys gonna be getting ready. Well, the moon, as we haven't paid much attention, but she's only squaring right now here. Some of you is not gonna have a great emotions on that. Some of you is not gonna have the discipline. Some of you is gonna be lazy, drained. Okay, but that is what the collective energies are, and the collective energies can affect, because here's the one thing with the collective energies. When most of the people they're accepting the lower energies, that's what we are in that gravity field is, because everyone that it's in that lower energies, they are emitting the lower energies. That doesn't mean that you, if you're in a negative gravity field, you have to accept them. Okay? That doesn't mean that. But it's mean that you have to understand how the other people's are. Okay? You have to understand how the other people's are. All right. Well, that energy of this understanding, it is about the family situations. As you see, the ascendant at Libra is going to be squaring the midheaven that it's opposing the moon. Now the moon right here is squaring everything that it's for you, and I'm going to feel great. Your intuitions can drive you nuts. It can tell you everything negative things that comes in. But you have to use the discipline of the doctor, the nurse, the policeman, the firefighter, not to mix your emotions of what you need to do. Do you have the strength? Because right now your destiny is going to be testing you. You may have a dream, big dream, but is the dream is good enough for you? And you are good enough for your dream. And that's what this is the test about. All right, 11 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be with Mars. He's going to be need some more work. That's what Mars is going to be stick a little bit in that Cancer. In there, he's retrograde. He's going to be on stays more and more, but he's very beautiful with Venus. He's very beautiful with Neptune. He's very beautiful with Saturn. Saturn trining Mars. Beautiful energy. Divine wisdom. There you go. That's what you have it. The warrior is wise. The warrior works with the universe. The warriors accept changes. At the same time, the warrior looks what happened in the past, what he's lacking in it. His wounds. You see, when the warrior fights so many battles like you, let me explain a little bit the warrior in you as a archetype in the astrology. The warrior in you can be wounded, have a wound. And the correlations between Mars and a Chiron in your chart can determine this. Okay, but currently the collective energies is we already did so much damage, so much wounds. Even the next generations is going to be feeling it. Okay, because the certain events repeating itself. And the way we have a damage from the previous generations is the same way. And now Mars is learning that. Mars is getting wise. I don't have to wound anymore. But in order not to have the wounds, I have to heal them. Who's going to help to heal it? The mystery, love of Venus and Pisces. Okay? That is going to help Mars. All right, and here is that midnight energies. Some of you in the midnight, you're going to be awakened, wide awake. Can sleep, can toss, can turn around. Because this intensity of Mercury, Pluto, and the Sun facing that energies of Leo. Pay attention if you have something in Leo and the first degrees. Oh, you're going to be challenged big time. But the intuition is going to be knowing, and there, I did the wrong things. I sabotage myself. I killing my dream. I need to be putting more hope. And Lilith rising and the ascendant there, squaring all this. But the divine energy is like here, looking at your own darkness. Some of you is going to be going into the dark night of the soul. Let me explain what this is. The dark night of the soul is the experience of intense energies of anger towards its own self and towards the universe that the things doesn't go your way. To a point that you are ready to die. But that is when the ego is coming out towards you and creates these energies. And divine is going to shut you down. You're going to be feel like a near-death experience. And then the next day, you're going to be feel like a brand new baby. You was just born. That's what this is. Okay? Don't go to that route. Because the hope, the destiny, the dream life, it's waiting for you. Just because you have a temporary blockages, temporary things in the road, that doesn't mean you have to stop walking. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. And come back tomorrow, because tomorrow the work is going to be a very, very interesting. All right, I'm going to give you just a little bit of heads up with this, because we are going to be going through hard moments, but we are going to be beginning to sextile these energies that we are squaring at right now. Okay, and that is going to helping a lot of people realizing this. But we are going to talk about this more tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys, and come back tomorrow for more Asto-Gravitational report for you. Be love, guys.